Okay, we have been talking about what kind of shofar did they use, we'll see, in the Beit HaMikdash on Rosh Hashanah. Okay, and we said in the last Mishnah that on Rosh Hashanah they used the Ya'el. A Ya'el is a female, okay, pashut, straight. So on Rosh Hashanah they used a straight shofar to connote the idea of pashtut, of straightness, of simplicity. Okay, because that's on Rosh Hashanah we just shouldn't place ourselves before God. In our Mishnah, Mishnah continues in Rosh Hashanah, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Dalet, and talks about a different Tkiyat Shofar. The Mishnah says the following: B'ta'aniyot, on fast days, b'shel zecharim, you use a shofar of a zecharim, of an ayil, okay, and it's kfufim, it's bent. That's more like the shofar that we know. It's a bent shofar. Pia mitzupeh kasef, and the mouth is covered with silver, not gold. Ushtei chatzotzot be'emtza. And in this case, the chatzotzot, the trumpets, are in the middle. So they had two shofarot, the Bartenura says, chad mikan ve'chad mikan ve'chatzotzot be'emtza. When would they blow the shofar on ta'aniyot? So that's based on the Mishnah and Masechet Ta'anit that we're going to see soon. I just jumped to Masechet Ta'anit, Perek Aleph, Mishnah Vav. We're going to see that when the rain didn't come, if the rains didn't come, and the rain was critical for the Jewish people's survival, okay? If the certain dates didn't pass, then Beit Din goes in Shalosh Taniyot Achirot. The Beit Din did other 3 more Taniyot, okay? And we're going to see if those didn't pass, then more Taniyot, okay? 13 more Taniyot altogether, okay? And these are, the later Taniyot are more significant. Shebe'elu matri'im. Matri'im, okay, mean they blow the shofar. So we're going to see that at a certain point, the shofar serves as a call, a heed to Ribono Shel Olam to listen to our prayers. So on these Ta'aniyot, the Mishnah says, we use Shel Zecharim. It has to be kafuf, it has to be bent. So we have to be bent over, hunched over in subjugation to Hashem, that He should listen to our prayers. And that's in the Beit HaMikdash, and we said there's 2 on the outside and 2 chatzotzot in the middle. In this case, shofar mekatzer, v'chatzotzot ma'arichot. This case, as opposed to Rosh Hashanah, where the shofar was the essential instrument. Here, the shofar blows shorter, and the chatzotzot, when they blow their tikiyot, the trumpets are longer. Shemitzvat hayom b'chatzotzot, because the mitzvah of the day, the emphasis of the day, is with the chatzotzot. Okay, and as the Mishnah said, the Bartenura says, "Stam ta'anid al tzarat tzibor." Why do we declare our fast? Because it's tzarat tzibor, the anguish of the community. It's the needs, it's the pain of the community. Uktiv, and it says in Bamidbar, okay, it says whenever something will happen. Let's look at the pasuk for a second. In Bamidbar Perek Yud, we see this parsha of Aselecha shtei chatzotzot kesef. The mitzvah of Moshe is commanded to make these 2 trumpets of silver. And when should they blow them? All sorts of times. In addition to all the sorts of times, v'chitavo milchama be'artzachem, if there's a war in your land, ala tzar tzarotchem, if there's some tsar, some tzara, some affliction that's afflicting you, v'hareotem bechatzotzot, and you blow the chatzotzot, v'nizkartem lifnei Hashem Elokechem, and you will be remembered before Hashem, v'noshatem mo'evechem. And that's what our Mishnah is saying. You should be saved by God. So yes, there is a shofar, but you also have, interestingly, there is a chatzotzot that we blow, but you also have the shofar and the ta'anit, that you have this bend shofar. But the mitzvah hayom is with chatzotzot. Now I just want to point out, the Bartenura says, Davka b'mikdash hayu osim kein. All this is in the Beit HaMikdash. Aval b'gvulin, but in the gvulin, i.e., the gvulin are the boundaries, the borders, that's anywhere outside of the Beit HaMikdash. Bizman sheyesh shofar, ein chatzotzot. If there's a shofar, there's no chatzotzot. Ubizman sheyesh chatzotzot, ein shofar. And when there's chatzotzot, there's no shofar. Dichtiv, as it says, b'chatzotzot v'kol shofar, hariu lifnei HaMelech Hashem. With chatzotzot and the shofar, you blow before Hashem. Lifnei HaMelech Hashem, when it's before Hashem, you have both. But shelo lifnei HaMelech Hashem, but if you're not before Hashem, i.e. not in the Beit HaMikdash, lo. Nowadays, we don't have chatzotzot. We don't blow the chatzotzot. Machon HaMikdash, they have chatzotzot, but we don't have them. And therefore, we actually don't blow on ta'aniyot either. We don't have public ta'aniyot the way they did. All we have is the Tekiyah and the Gvulin of Rosh Hashanah, which we'll soon see in the next Mishnah. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. I want to remind people who are not aware or new to this, I have a website called mishnah.co where you can find all of these Mishnayot. It's called Mishnah Yomit. You can find basically every Mishnah, and if you don't want to search through YouTube, the Mishnayot are uploaded every single day. Have a great day.